Hey guys, it's Nathan. Thanks for dropping by to watch another video. Today I'll be talking about the Hyundai Kona Night Edition. I dropped some personal information in there, or I guess like anecdotal information because, and comparison because I drive a Kona myself. I don't drive the Night Edition. It's brand new for this year, and I do think we're gonna start seeing a lot more of those on the road. They haven't really done a lot of marketing. It is a very unique car. It's got this, whereas the other Kona doesn't have this, and it's got, so it's like, it's a very specific car, interesting piece of machinery. So if you're curious about the car, please continue to watch the video, like and subscribe. Look, I got my Hyundai mask on. Pretty cool, huh? I really like the color and I like the shape of it. It's a little small, but it's all right. Well, enjoy the video and see you guys later. Bye. Behold the beauty that is the 2021 Hyundai Kona Night Edition. Now, this vehicle right here is going to fly under the radar of a lot of people. It's definitely not marketed as much as I would have thought it would be because, I mean, it's a pretty badass looking car, don't you think? I mean, this car looks like if Batman had to go get the groceries, run some errands, pay his bills, and then afterwards pull up to the mountain, pull off his canoe and canoe somewhere wild and take out his rock climbing gear and climb up the wall. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that it's like, it's a stylish all-purpose car. Now the Kona it's been on the streets for a couple of years now. I actually drive a Kona myself. I have the green one, the lime green Kona. That's pretty unique in its own right as well. I mean, they've had all different kinds of editions, like, for example, the Iron Man edition. They've had the green one, the one that I drive. What is the other one that's like the really unique color? They have the green one. Yeah, some pretty far out there colors, but this one is exclusive and new for this year. But I do think that we're gonna see a lot more of these on the road. Now, let's get into it. Like, what makes this vehicle unique? What makes the Night Edition the Night Edition? Well, first off, we gotta point out those amazing rims that are on here. They're made by a company called Rays, and yeah, I think these wheels are really good. It's amazing what wheels can do to a vehicle. Change the entire I guess energy, the allure of the vehicle. Yeah, so like you can see, it's got, in close detail, it's got the Rays. I think that looks really cool. I would like red calipers. Like, if you do purchase this vehicle yourself, maybe you would be interested in doing some aftermarket calipers and making them red. I think that would look really good on this vehicle. But I just love how it's like you can see all the way into the wheelbase, and it's just really cool looking. Now, these rims are made in Japan, and I just really like the design on it. They're pretty damn badass. The turn signal is integrated on the side mirror here as well. I really like the Night Edition. Now, it comes in three colors. Black and gray are pretty intuitive for it to be called Night Edition. Now, there's also a chalk white Night Edition, which kind of makes me scratch my head. It's like, it's not really Night Edition anymore, but the Night package are these wheels. It's the the blackout front grille. The headliner in the inside is black. And yeah, so that's really what the Night Edition is. And not only that, because in the previous years, this vehicle, the Kona, only came in a turbo engine for basically the Limited and the Ultimate. And now there are like 6 different trims. There's SE, SEL, SEL Plus, the Night Edition, the Limited, and the Ultimate. So there's just like so many different options. But the great thing about this one is that, like, you don't have to get leather seats in order to get a turbo, for example. So in this vehicle, you can get a turbo, but it doesn't have leather seats. Now, whether that's like kind of like something that you don't like, and you would, for example, you would want leather seats, that's something for you to decide. Leave a comment down below if you would like to see the Night Edition with leather seats inside instead of cloth seats. So it's kind of interesting what's going on here. It's like, so just to refresh, you're getting a turbo engine, which formerly was only available in trims that would give you leather seats, and leather seats usually meant a higher option. But no, in this edition, you're getting the turbo engine, you're getting a cool appearance package, which is essentially the Rays rims, the blacked out grille, the black overhead liner, but you are kind of like missing out on a couple other things that you won't get, that you will get in the limited and the ultimate. Now, another big one here is that personally in my Kona, I have the fog lights. So if you look up front, you've got your daytime running lights, your actual LED lights, and then down here in this part where there is like a fake fender open vent thing, no, I mean unopened vent, you know what I'm saying. Now this in the SEL Plus edition, which is actually the trim that's more affordable below this, has fog lights, and the limited and the ultimate have the fog lights as well, but the night edition, which is kind of in between all that stuff, doesn't have the fog lights. And that for me is a huge no-no personally, because I love my fog lights. I'm kind of like that jerk who rides around with all of his lights on, but when you have all of your lights on, you've got this light, that light, and the fog lights going. It's such a unique light pattern, and it really does make a difference as far as visibility on the road, and it makes the car really have like a strong presence on the road. And you know, as vain as that sounds, cars are a big statement too. What's going on? Like, is Hyundai really gonna make a statement? You know what I'm saying? And you know, on my channel, I'm always riffing about how Hyundai's on the up and up, and I'm just really riding this wave. I mean, I gotta believe, right? I gotta believe in my product. I'm a Hyundai salesperson, but I mean, I'm not afraid to call them out when things just don't really make sense. I mean, for example, like the fog lights. I just really would like the fog lights on that. Now, I'm okay with it being cloth seats on the inside. I mean, I like my leather seats, but I hear from customers all the time, like, oh, I'm not a big fan of the leather, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I can see what they're going for. They're always making an option for someone, you know? They're making it an option for someone. This 1.6 liter turbo engine is creating 175 horsepower, and that's gonna be at 5,500 RPM and 195 foot-pounds or pound-feet of torque. So that's the big one, really. The pound-feet of torque is really just gonna allow you to merge onto the highway more comfortably, pass a little bit more comfortably, and you can always switch it into the drive mode, select into the sport mode, and then put it into manual. Excuse me. Drop a gear and disappear, as they say. This vehicle comes equipped with Blue Link, which is really big. I'm a huge fan of Blue Link. I use that all the time. What I do like about these seats, even though they are cloth, like I said, I'm not gonna zonk it too much. Oh no, I said zonk. Raty, please, or Raty, Joe Raty, please do not sue me. I watched so many of your videos, so I don't own the rights to that. I don't own the rights to that term. Anyways, I don't give it a huge con because it's cloth seats, like I said. Heated seats. Yeah, the big things I use on my Kona are the remote start, which is the Hyundai Blue Link. I've demoed that in a couple previous videos, so go ahead and check that out on my channel. If you're wondering what Blue Link is, it's basically a satellite remote start that you can control the climate and stuff inside. And yeah, you're able to also heat up the seats and proximity key. I walk up and I just press the button. I use those features like pretty much all the time. Those are non-negotiable for me. I need those now. I have them and I can't do without them. This vehicle comes with the shark fin antenna, which, you know, some people that's really important for some people. They need that look, you know. But as far as safety technology, this comes with all of it, including blind spot, rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assistance, driver attention warning, forward collision assistance, tire pressure monitoring. It pretty much has everything. Now, this one also has 3 years complimentary Hyundai service, as well as all of the other warranties that come with Hyundais. Now, the warranties on Hyundais are pretty much like 2 times any other warranties in the industry. So, as you know, I'm always pushing that one as well. And of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard in pretty much all the cars in the car industry. So basically, what makes this car so unique, I mean, it just looks pretty damn cool. The price point is really, really advantageous to the buyer, I mean, or encouraging, I guess. And I think they're trying to market this car to a younger crowd, probably. And it being a CUV, a compact utility vehicle, it's probably geared to someone who doesn't really want to sacrifice on a little bit on so much space. And you know, the sedan market is slowly shrinking, so they say. But I mean, I think that this car looks really cool, and they're also probably trying to wet the palate, make the market, prime the market for the N lines that are coming out, or are rumored to be coming out. They're definitely coming out. I mean, come on, we all know. The Kona N-Line is coming. You know, another random thought is that this car right here with like an aftermarket hood would be really cool. Like I'm thinking like, you know those like Cervini stalker hoods? They call them like Cervini stalker hoods. They're for like Mustangs, the ones that like kind of like dip over like this and have a little lip. I mean, it would probably be a little bit too much seeing that this car has sub 200 horsepower, but I mean, if you trick one of these things out, get the performance up, it's a really cool looking car in my opinion. Like, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I just put these videos together at no cost to you guys, and yeah, it just really helps. It's really motivating if you guys like and subscribe. That really makes a difference for me, so I appreciate that. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you want some more footage of this car, if you want to see it on a test drive, if you want some more footage of like the inside and how it looks on the interior, yeah, please leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to promptly upload that. Otherwise, have a good day. Thanks. Bye.